on this episode of The Dog Whisperer.
She's a lawsuit waiting to happen. You live in fear.
You have to learn to greet in a different way, with manners.
What we were hoping for is a calmer dog.
If he gets to a fixated mode, he's not gonna hear you. Very determined little boy. My job is to help people to understand what dogs really need. When a dog is balanced, you're going to enjoy a true friend. My dream is to share the knowledge that I was born with the rest of the world. I love what I do.
I love Bella because she sleeps with me and cuddles me. We spoil her with giving her people food and giving her doggy treats and stuff.
She likes spaghetti, she likes meatballs, she's just like us.
Border Terrier Bella has spent both years of her life thus far being spoiled rotten by her adoring family, the Franciscans. But perhaps that's because she represents something tremendously precious to them.
My youngest sister developed brain cancer, and 2.5 years ago, she passed away from her disease. She made me promise that I would get a puppy. She goes, get the girls a puppy for me. I get emotional about that, but anyway, we gave her the name Bella Angel because Bella in Italian is pretty or beautiful, and my sister was. And then Angel is what my sister is.
But all this attention, loving though it may be, has resulted in Bella's increasing behavior problems.
She began to be aggressive. She would chase the girls, nip at their feet all the time.
But then as she's gotten older, it's turned into a more aggressive situation where it's any person that comes in our house is not welcome.
She won't let anyone come to the house. The minute the doorbell rings, it's over. We are a social family. We enjoy having people over, and she'll literally bark through a whole party. She became the little intimidator. I mean, she's like the female Tony Soprano of the Italian dog world.
No. We don't really have a disciplinary system at all right now. So that's probably where the problem is.
When the veterinarian tells you that she's a lawsuit waiting to happen, you live in fear. They meet her at the door with a muzzle. She just won't behave. My greatest fear, truly, is that she will bite someone.
Love the girls. Love the girls.
And that's actually normal, hey?
Dog behaviorist Cesar Millan identifies with the importance of solid family bonds.
Dogs can be an important part of our family, but they have to be treated like dogs, not children.
He's eager to help when he learns about the Franciscans' case.
Hi, how are you? Pleasure to meet you. Nice to meet you. Pleasure to meet you. There you go. Don't try that. You can put it on the floor now. Yeah. There you go.
Bella, be nice. Come on in.
Okay, let him finish. This is what she needs to do first. You know, they gotta smell the person. You know, the person have to stay calm, relax. There you go, now I can come in. So how can I help you?
This is our special doggie, Bella Angel. And she came to us because my sister passed away 2.5 years ago. That's Heather's mommy and Nicole's godmother and auntie. She loved puppies, and she just wanted something special in the house for the girls. She was a cute little puppy, but she's become, and was really from the beginning, very aggressive.
Totally.
My sister would have never wanted us to get a dog that would hurt someone.
And your sister, did she say not to give rules, boundaries, and limitations?
No, she really never said that. I think
And that's what is missing. Right?
That's what's
That's what is
missing.
missing. So when I came into the house and I saw how she welcomed me, I also saw how you girls were trying to calm her down.
Bella, be nice.
So you were maybe talking to her when she was being nervous, aggressive.
Okay.
What happened at that moment is you're telling her it's okay to do what she is doing. Sometimes we create the human that we lost. We use animals to fulfill something that is empty. Bella represents a lot to this family. But even though we share all this love and all this spiritual belief to a dog, doesn't mean they see us as the authority figure. You're seeing it from emotional, spiritual side.
Absolutely.
Only.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
See?
She was a promise, and
Yes.
you know, and I'm trying to keep her,
Yes.
you know, very protective of her.
And as you see, it creates a monster. They didn't realize this dog had issues from the beginning. So she doesn't know what to do with her life. You know, constantly she lives in this state of chaos, right? She has to control everything. Everything triggers. Everything makes her go into this nervous way of being. And then she gets fearful, and then she gets aggressive. So she's constantly living this state of life. It's not healthy.
She thinks she's people.
She doesn't think so.
You don't think so?
No. There is
We
no
think
knowledge.
she's
That's
people.
right.
That's what it,
That's
I got
right. That's right.
Oh, I feel guilty now that we've done this to her because I feel like it's our fault that we've made her the way she is. So we took that away from her. I feel like we robbed her of her little, like her.
You're right.
It's just because she's so special. I feel bad.
Totally. And I'm here because she's so special. One thing is becoming aware, and the other thing is move on.
Yeah.
That's it. So, you know.
Absolutely. Now that we know where we have to do and how we can make her better, absolutely.
Yeah. And this is pretty much the strategy that we're going to follow, right? Exercise, discipline, affection. And we have to play the Italian role.
We will do it with pride.
Listen, the emotional bond that you have developed by now, it never is going to go away.
Okay.
But now you have to develop a bond where you become the leader.
Okay.
You are the authority figure. The walks are extremely important for a dog because that's the way they drain energy.
We've taken her out a couple of times, and I ended up carrying her because I was so worried about her behavior.
Right. She's trying to attack my feet, but I'm not letting her. You see
Okay.
it? So the more she tries, the more she realizes that she can't do it. So when we hold the leash, we have to hold the leash knowing that we're going to control the situation, and then we pass that energy through the leash. Get into a state of mind. There
I'm
we
in
go.
charge.
You're in charge, that's right. Relax the hand, very good. Very good, keep your eyes over here. That's right. Casual walk, nice, relaxed, there we go.
I'm walking my Bella for the first time. This is very special.
Good. Now, we have to incorporate this walk every single day.
Every day.
Every single
It'll
day.
be good for both of us, Bella.
Exactly. Remember, she's going to throw a little temper tantrum with anybody. Let me have
So
it.
how do you get her to
Well, you just unlock
keep
her.
pulling her?
Not pulling, it's not like you're dragging the dog, it's just unlock the mind.
Try, Nicole, maybe.
Get in the zone.
Go.
That's right. That's right, relax. There we go, very good. It's like you holding a purse. You're not tense to the purse. There we go. There we go. Let me have it. It's like she's gonna challenge. See, at the moment I touch the lead, you see how she changed?
Right.
Hey, she knows I'm not gonna let her get her way. She's gonna get it my way. And my way is much more healthy than her way. I'm really living the part of being the authority figure. We have to force a dog to behave different. So we're gonna have a leash on her in the beginning, knowing that somebody's gonna come and visit us. So we have access to her right away.
Okay.
Right? So if she runs to the door, we grab the leash, we bring her to the door. This is her home, but she has to learn to greet in a different way, with manners.
Okay.
Thank you very much, I appreciate it. How are you? Good to see you.
How are you?
Welcome back.
Hi.
The food is ready.
Thank you.
There you go. So, there you go.
Come on through, honey.
There we
Everybody's
go.
out back. Thank you.
Simple stuff like that, so we don't allow her to come out with a whole chaotic way of being, right?
Right.
We control the explosion at level 1.
So
Once
the
she goes
beginning is
for
her hearing the door,
Yes.
someone at the door.
Yes.
That's when we're stopping.
Yes.
And we're starting the good behavior
the good
over
behavior.
the bad. Okay.
So we are reconditioning the mind to behave in a certain way. She's now greeting people with a different approach. Hi, I'm back to the party. Yeah. Relax your hand. That's right. They can see that this can happen. You know, there is a way, there is a very simple way You know, everything that she's gonna do from now on is because she's on the leash.
We'll have our leash right at the door waiting, and she is definitely going to be learning from that. That's going to be our starting tool.
Now that we're getting used to it, we know what to do. Like, now that we know how to train her, it's a lot easier.
Cesar showed us that she needed discipline. So now she's going to know that she's just as important to us as she was before, but she'll have good behavior.
This family became very special to me. You know, it's family who really welcomed me with open arms. You know, they actually allowing me to give a consultation in an anniversary. No exercise, no discipline.
She follows Grandpa around the yard.
Bella seems so much better than she was when everybody came.
My hope is for them to really maintain the awareness, to really stay consistent to what Bella really needs. What they have to do now is just go for it all the way. Play the game 100%, you know, every single day.
Yeah, we're happy. I mean, we're excited to try it and go do it tomorrow and take her on her first, like, real walk.
We feel very blessed and very pleased and thankful that this opportunity's come to our family. I know Laura's looking down and smiling, saying, this is the way it should be. Make it right, make her a good doggie. And she will be.
My brother and I never had pets growing up, so Bill has always wanted a Bulldog. And it's always that face that he's always loved, that Bulldog face.
When I first went to go look at the litter, he seemed to be one of the more calmer ones. And that's what I always expected in a Bulldog, to be calm.
But then you start seeing him grow, and you could see that he was just, any little thing he would just go crazy over. He's a sweet, sweet boy with a lot of love to give.
It's hard to have guests and friends over. As soon as they walk in the door, he immediately wants to greet them. Jordan, no, Jordan, relax.
When we walk through the door, he jumps on us. All you could do is wash your face.
There's just been times where I'm just walking him and something grabs his attention, and there I go with him. That's the scary part.
No, Jordan, no, Jordan!
Jordan will go right after the hose, and he'll, like, put it in his mouth, and he'll just run with it.
No, Jordan, come on, put it down.
You'd have to grab onto the hose and use all your strength. He's a really tough dog.
I love playing basketball, so I'd dribble basketball around him, and I would just see him go crazy, try to bite the ball. One day I was just riding a skateboard. Out of the blue, I just noticed he would just start biting the skateboard. He basically just wants to hold on to it and clamp on. It's his. He doesn't want to let go of it.
Oh, there you go. See you, Jordan.
What we were hoping for is just a calmer dog.
I think Jordan might be untrainable, but I don't know. Let's see what this guy can do.
Dog behaviorist Cesar Millan has come across a lot of stubborn canines in his time. Can he succeed in uncrossing Jordan?
How can I help you?
Well, I guess I kind of want to get a little bit of obedience for my dog, so I just want him to maybe calm down a little bit.
Have you ever owned a dog before?
No, my first one.
This is the first dog?
Ever since I was a little kid, I always wanted a Bulldog. And when I pictured a Bulldog, I always pictured the lazy Bulldog. You know, just mellow Bulldogs.
Totally.
Especially because we live in an apartment, I thought it'd be perfect for him. I looked at 2 different litters. And this litter, he was the one that seemed like the calmest out of all of them. He seemed kind of like the run of the litter.
Okay.
He was like 8 pounds when I saw him. He was kind of shy. And that's what I thought he was going to be, like more of a shy dog, less active.
Totally.
He seems to have extra energy. So they told me he'd slow down by 2, but he's still going strong. Or actually, they said like 1.5 years, but he's still going pretty strong.
So they lied to you?
Yeah. And even when I got him, and when he's by himself, he does sleep a lot. But as soon as somebody walks in or another dog, another person, he gets really excited. He doesn't want to miss the action.
So when you say no, you clap your hands and this is your style? I mean, hey.
Pretty much no, stop, or anything I could think of. But it just seems like his heart rate accelerates, and it just seems like I don't know how I'll be able to slow him down. It just seems like once his heart rate is going, it's not going to slow down. Like say if I'm watering a lawn on the side and he sees a hose, he'll grab the hose and it's like, I can't get him. I'll say no, let go of it. He's not going to let go. And it's just, his heart just starts racing. And the only way to get him is trying to distract him with maybe another object, like a basketball, and he'll go after the basketball.
Okay.
It's just, seems like a never-ending thing.
So is he obsessive?
I would definitely think, yeah, that's, whatever he sees, he kind of wants it. He wants it in his mouth. He wants to hold on to it.
Do you take him for walks around here?
Yeah, take him for a lot of walks, like 2 or 3 times a day. Sometimes I'll use a harness, and sometimes I'll use like the choke collar.
Okay.
And it seems like when I use the choke collar, he's just kind of like choke. Sometimes he'll choke himself, and it kind of scares me. Yeah, I heard like bulldogs have really sensitive throats. They're around there.
Where do you read that?
Different books, different bulldog books.
Did you know what bulldogs were made for?
For bringing down bulls. And
then? For dog fights.
Dog fights, okay.
And where do you think they attack?
The throat.
The throat.
Yeah.
So they're built to really take hardcore behavior. So we have to come out with a formula where you can control obsession.
Right.
If he gets to a fixated mode, he's not going to hear you. He's blind, he's deaf, he's on it. So he's in a bulldog mode.
Got you.
Right? We don't want him to get into that zone because it's too much power.
Okay.
You wanted to have a low-level energy bulldog, and somehow you finish with a high-level energy bulldog.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not the breed that gives you the behavior, it's the energy. We have to really understand energy plays the biggest role for you adopting a dog or purchasing a dog. You know, you have to make sure that his energy and your energy are equal or your energy is higher than his. This way, automatically the dog sees who the dominant one is. Because after all, in their natural habitat, they follow the most active one. And this is who is going to run the show. This is the first dog in your life.
Yeah.
So you don't have a lot of knowledge.
Yeah.
You have to include psychological stimulation, which is rules, boundaries, limitations. I just want you to see that we can control excitement, right? So it doesn't become obsession. Right. There we go, that was good.
Now, for the real work, facing the objects and his obsessions.
What I'm doing here is I'm actually trying to trigger the attack that he normally does during skateboards. Now it's time for me to ride on it. It's a big advantage that we're doing this with a bulldog because they get hot and very tired, so we can use that as an advantage. This is better, you know, when they pull you. There you go. Good. Once the physical energy is this low, it's easier to convince them to follow us. So it's always exercise, then the psychological challenge.
But Jordan has more than one obsession.
It's a different challenge. It's easier for me to remove a dominant state of mind, to remove aggressive state of mind, or fearful state of mind faster than a hyperactive, fixated dog, you know? And that's who Jordan is. See the tongue?
Yep.
How it's losing color, you know, how it's becoming more purple. It's not that he's choking, it's he's breathing in a way that he's not going to allow oxygen on his brain. What he does is he gets excited. Even I, see, nobody's choking me right now. Even I can lose oxygen in my brain, and eventually you will see my tongue purple. But nobody's choking me. We're not really like pulling him really hard. You know, it's just we snapping him out of it. That's it. So he takes us serious. It's your turn.
Jordan, relax. Jordan, sit. Sit. Down. No. No.
All right, let me do it. Relax, man, relax. Time. Relax. Very determined little boy.
Jordan is proving to be more stubborn than even Cesar bargained for.
There we go. See, this is good. He's giving us the last of the resource of energy. Come here.
His last try.
No. He's finally meeting somebody who is actually making him, you know, submit to the ball. And as you see, it's hard for him. But we're not gonna give up. That's just part of the process. Now, we're gonna move him away from the ball. There you go. There you go. Relax, man, relax.
Sure. Yeah, I've never seen this would be possible, that I have a basketball right next to me and be able to walk Jordan right next to him.
The basketball ordeal is finally over, but Jordan has one more river to cross, the garden hose.
Stay. Relax, relax. No. No, no, no. Come here. No. He's a bulldog. So that makes him a very determined dog, and he's gonna do whatever he wants. I'm a bulldog too. Come on, man. I'm gonna do this. No. And every time he makes that move, you have to correct it. No. No. Sit down. Sit down. Relax. No. No. Remember, we finished with the skateboard in front of him. We finished with the basketball in front of him. So that is a psychological challenge. See, now is the mind that we're working on. A dog that has never had any kind of limitations, rules, or boundaries, he's gonna put up the worst fight ever. So he make me work. He make me work for my money. Good challenge, man. Look at me, I'm sweating. Normally I don't sweat. Jordan actually remind me how important it is to stay calm. It's just fun sometimes to work with somebody who doesn't just give in so quickly.
Cesar returns a week later to check on Jordan's progress and to work with Bill's sister, Barbara.
Remember, day one, it was really hard. I even had nightmares about this guy. Part of the family.
Working with Barbara, Cesar observes that she's naturally calm, but needs a little coaching to bring out her assertiveness. He instructs her to visualize an experience where she felt particularly strong and powerful, and to recall that feeling while walking Jordan.
So it really doesn't matter if you think about anything, a small thing, big thing, they don't really care.
Right.
What they care is about the energy you're sharing at that moment.
That's right.
One thing about Barbara is Barbara wasn't fighting the information. Barbara was actually absorbing the information and put it to practice.
When Cesar handed me over the leash, I felt just real comfortable with Jordan. I think we both were just at a good, peaceful place together. I think I've got just a calmer nature than my brother.
See what he did right away? What he did wrong?
He pulled him.
He pulled him back right away.
You're starting to tug.
Huh?
You're starting to tug.
Yeah, but
you
look,
pulled.
let me show you. Here, hold the basketball. Look, Bill, if you pass me the dog, watch this. Grab the leash, and then put him in the position that you want. But at the moment I give you the leash, you did that. So at that moment, you told him, pull me. Bill did show me that because it didn't work at that moment, he just gave it up. And he became frustrated. It was very clear to see going from a calm guy to a frustrated guy. Your sister is more relaxed than you know that? Because it's very obvious to read you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your eyes get back and you move.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? You cover it with a big smile.
Okay.
I mean, you're gonna make mistakes, right? We make mistakes all our life, and that's how we learn.
Right.
The thing is, you have to understand that he have to acknowledge this is who he is. Otherwise, you're fooling yourself. You're not fooling me, and you're not fooling Jordan. Maybe when you become assertive, you become angry, you become frustrated, you become stressed out. It's best to go in the middle, to live in the middle, which is a balanced life.
Right.
Yeah, that's the message behind Jordan. Maybe Jordan is here for that reason. so you can achieve calm, assertive energy. If you were to get a calm bulldog, you would have stayed the guy you are right now.
Right.
There's a reason why this guy is with you, to bring that side of you. And if it's anger or stress or frustration, you have to change that for assertive behavior.
Okay.
I think Jordan is someone that my brother really loves, and I think together they can really help each other.
Being assertive and calm, I think, will help me in a lot of things, in the other paths that I do in my work, with other friends, my relationships. So yeah, I definitely do think that'll help me.
Today definitely was for Bill, different dog.
Oh, that's better, Bill.
That's right. Eventually, he will start getting information from his own spirit, from his own wisdom, about how to fight this way of being.
Well, I've definitely seen the results, and just seeing those results in a short period of time is going to keep me going and keep me motivated to teach him every day and to keep on teaching him.
Teddy's got that smile and that tail wag, and you think he's happy and fine, and everybody knows yellow labs to be friendly and good with kids, but Teddy kind of lures you in, and all of a sudden he will snap.
And Teddy was smiling at me and wagging his tail and all friendly as I approached, and the second I was within reach, he lunged right out of Steve's grasp and, got me right on the arm pretty quickly.
That was the worst bite I've ever seen with Teddy.
I think I first noticed the aggression in Teddy when I put his food down and I didn't get out of the way fast enough. He bit my finger.
Teddy's aggressive towards people and dogs.
Whenever I would bring Teddy out into the public, he did not get along with other dogs.
So we basically live our lives where we keep Teddy separated from people and dogs. We have to post signs if we have a party, making sure nobody goes out when we're not watching, because he looks friendly and a lot of people want to go pet him, but he will attack.
And we always warn people that we have a biting dog.
Yeah, our biggest concern is with Sarah. She's 2.5 now.
I love Patty.
And we just want to make sure she's safe.
I love to pet him.
The worst nightmare that we have would be for him to, in some way, hurt Sarah.
Teddy's always supervised when Sarah's around.
We wouldn't like to give Teddy away, but if he were ever aggressive towards Sarah, we would definitely have to, give him away.
Teddy bit me. Teddy bit our friend. We figured 3 times the charm. If he bites someone else, we're going to have to get rid of him.
Biters sometimes prove difficult cases for Cesar Millan. Many of the dogs at his dog psychology center were biters at one time too. If Cesar can rehabilitate the dogs in this pack, can he also bring Teddy back from the brink?
This is my dog. Her name is Scarlet. And she gives me a lot of peace. She's a very happy, peaceful female. And every time I'm going to work with a hard case, I like to sit down here and rub her tummy just like a Buddha, and she wishes me always good luck. So that's what I'm going to do, and that's what I do. Bye-bye. How can I help you guys?
Well, we've got a problem with our dog, a yellow lab.
Is he a purebred yellow lab?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, good, okay. And then?
He's aggressive with people and other dogs.
So totally antisocial.
Other animals in general. Any type of animals, because we have deer up on the hill. He tries to attack them. What we would like to do is be able to bring him out in public and have us not have to worry about him biting someone.
Has he ever?
Yeah.
Yes.
How bad?
We don't let it get too far, but he would tear somebody up pretty good if we let it go, I think.
How old is he?
Teddy's 9.
Yeah.
9 months?
Nine years.
9 years?
Yes.
How long has he been this way?
Since birth.
Give me the 411 on that.
My idea was to get the lab after my other animals. I had a Cocker Spaniel and a cat after those 2 had passed away. But my friend knew that I always wanted a yellow lab, and this one came about, so they gave him to me. As a puppy, he was very aggressive and energetic.
Yeah. So what role do you think you were playing in that equation, in that environment? What was your position?
Just caretaker.
Mm-hmm. Which means you were?
The person who fed them and, you know, played with them and just nurtured them.
All right, so it's two positions, okay, when you live with animals. The dominant one and the followers. You have been in the follower position. Then you get Teddy, who is a high-level energy Labrador, right? So when we don't have the right challenge for high-level energy dog, that energy becomes frustration. So the frustration mixed with dominance becomes extreme aggression. Our goal is to have a submissive yellow lab, right? That one. You know, that's the Labrador that everybody knows.
Now Teddy acts like he's submissive. He'll wag his tail and kind of have a smile on his face and look like he wants to play. But when someone gets close enough, he snaps.
Right. A lot of times people interpret the wagging tail as friendship. You know, a lot of dogs are biting another dog and the tail is wagging.
Right.
You know, but what we have to learn to feel is the energy they're projecting, not so much the body language, because the body language from a happy-go-lucky dog and the body language from a dog who's telling you, get close and I'm gonna get you, is the same.
Okay.
The happy-go-lucky is more this. The other one is more serious, you know, but you can see the wagging tail and the expression. You understand?
Yeah.
But I'm ready to see your dog.
Do you have a big padded suit?
Yes.
Cesar uses a tennis racket as a buffer between his body and Teddy's potentially violent lunges.
Part of the strategy that I use for Teddy is a racket, you know, always the calm assertive energy that I always use, right? So it was a lot of intimidation, and especially because this is a dog that if you don't move forward right away, he will sense right away weakness and strike. And I knew that if I chased him around, he was gonna get tired. And not only that, I'm chasing him around in his home and his kingdom. So that worn himself out more than anything else. So I used that to defeat him. I used all the chairs around so we could stop him from, you know, running away, and so he feels cornered. I got him. That's all I got. Watch out. Do you have a leash on one? So the next step was to bring a choke chain and a leash, but that's what he wears every single day. Come on. Come on. Get under the leash. Good boy. Come on. Come on. Good boy. But right away, when he felt the choke chain and leash was present in our ritual, he became friendly. So I used that as an advantage for me to let him know that I'm not here just to dominate him. I wanna be here also to walk with him. But I let him know that we're gonna leave his home, him following me. But because we follow up the dominant approach, we managed to right away let him know what position do I want him to play with me. I want him to play the follower position. See, the submissive position.
Yeah.
See, now you can be around people without him trying to go after them.
Yeah.
Which is asking him from the inside. Remember when I said you have to project the inside out? In my mind was a picture that said, I'm gonna put a leash on that dog, and that dog is gonna walk with me. That's what was going through my mind. That's what happened.
There's no other option.
Because that's what I pictured, that's what I visioned for him, right? This, to see him doing this.
Oh, it's pretty amazing.
I know,
How he's
we
acting.
are
Sit down.
pretty amazed.
Sit down. Good.
If I were walking him, he'd be pulling me because he'd be going into the bushes or you know, pulling me to go across the street, or if he wanted to go see something over there, he'd just be pulling me, basically. He wouldn't heel, let alone when I stop would he sit down.
Until you see this picture 100 times,
Okay.
right? Then you develop trust and respect. Right now he trusts you, he doesn't respect you.
Yeah.
He needs to be under a program that is called rehabilitation. This is not about training the dog, it's about rehabilitating frustrated, aggressive mind. Who's getting the train is you guys.
Yeah.
You guys are trained to recognize energy and to understand how important it is to be the dominant one. Lisa was representing less dominance than Steve. So we needed to help Lisa. We really needed to pressure Lisa to really do it. because this was going to put her in a better position and a better level of being the dominant one. Good job, that's right. All righty, good job. How you feel?
Good.
Good, feels good?
Yeah.
Are you enjoying your walk?
Yeah, very nice.
Yes?
Yes.
Boom, that's right. Not that way, to the side.
Oh, okay.
Side,
I'm sorry, yeah.
Get him out of balance.
Okay.
When I say pull, boom, you just do it, right?
Okay.
Don't think about it, just pop.
Okay. My mindset was, I'm the dominant person. I'm not going to let him push me around. I felt more in control, and Teddy was following me. I was so amazed.
That's okay. That's fine. That's good.
When I saw the other dog run down the driveway, I thought, oh no, this is not a good situation.
This is good.
It was a little dog, so I was sure Teddy was going to turn and have him for lunch. And that he didn't even acknowledge him was totally amazing.
So we're asking him to tolerate, to ignore. See it?
Yeah.
The way we're manipulating.
I'm amazed that Teddy just ignored the other dog.
Good job. See how we control the situation?
Yeah.
There you go.
See, I mean, that's pretty amazing, because he didn't even pay attention to this dog.
You see how we stop it before he gets into the zone of really paying attention to the dog?
Yeah.
See, we want him completely under control. He's going to be submissive zone, balance zone, a dog who just being, right? Just captured.
Yeah, he really was. He even let that dog sniff him and touch him.
We created that because we turned him around and we told him to ignore the dog.
And now it's not as scary because we've seen that it can be done. Part of the trouble has always been that we were not so confident inside because we were afraid to try the situation and see if it would work. Now that we've seen it work, I think we can work with him much better.
They just have to practice this over and over and over until it becomes a behavior.
But can Teddy still coexist safely with the Gerlich's daughter, Sarah?
We prepared Teddy when the baby was coming. We introduced smells into the home. We brought in Pampers and some baby toys, baby powder, and let him sniff those things before she was actually born so that he knew there were going to be some changes in the house.
I like to taste Teddy.
The first night we brought Sarah home, we had Teddy sleep in the same room with her. She was in a cradle, and Teddy was in his dog bed in our bedroom. You know, he knew he wasn't going to be pushed aside for Sarah, so that there was no jealousy.
One thing that Steve and Lisa did right is they make sure Teddy was very submissive to Sarah. So Sarah, from the beginning, became the dominant one.
I play Teddy. He's never naughty.
If Steve and Lisa devote themselves to masterly controlling Teddy, Sarah will be the greatest pack leader ever. See, this is how we do it, Sarah. We wait until they're submissive, and then we share affection. Always share affection when the mind is submissive. So when your friends come over, you have to be sitting or laying down. Sarah is a sweetie pie, so she deserves the best dog on earth. And that's going to be her first dog as an experience. And maybe one day when I come back and meet Sarah, and then Sarah knows all about leadership. And she will know that she experienced with a dog who was 9-year-old named Teddy, who she was in control.
I think he's going to be okay. Good boy, Teddy.
Good job.
The thing that happened with Sunshine is I know she was a God pick. I know she was supposed to be with me. Ooh, yum.
Michelle Bird and her then husband Jim received 11-month-old Sunshine as a gift.
And I looked up back towards the back of the kennel, and there was Sunshine sitting all by herself. And she looked at me, she turned her head, I saw her little yellow collar, and I brought her home.
Sunshine joined a happy household containing 2 other Dobies and a cat. But even among the other beautiful animals, Sunshine always stood out.
When we first started showing, it was truly apparent that she was the pick of the litter, because she won the class just hands down every time she went into the show ring. And the reason Sunshine was immediately popular with judges who really knew the breed was because she's literally the Doberman standard. She's shaped right, she's the right height, she's the right length, she has the right layback of the shoulder. She was in the top 20 by the time she was 2 years old.
But Michelle's life was destined to change. She and her husband divorced, and Sunshine retired from the show ring. It wasn't long before Sunshine's behavior problems began to escalate.
Oh, that must be good stuff, huh? My life is at a standstill right now because of Sunshine's separation anxiety. I cannot leave her alone in my home.
Good girl. Be quiet, be a good girl. I've got to go to work. See you later, baby. Bye-bye. Good girl. Good girl.
If I were to leave the house and leave Sunshine alone here, she'll sit by the front door and she'll cry. And she'll cry so loud. I mean, my neighbors upstairs will probably call the cops, or somebody will, or security will be here. I mean, she won't stop crying. I take her with me everywhere I go. My car is literally a doghouse on wheels. I can't imagine going somewhere overnight without her. I can't leave her alone. I can't go out on a date. I can't go to a movie. Till I get this problem resolved with her, I really have no life.
But it's not just Sunshine's dependency that's trouble for Michelle.
I think Sunshine had, from the very beginning, the potential to be a fear biter. My greatest fear with Sunshine is that she's going to get attacked. You know, she comes off like she's the tough one. I mean, she'll lunge at another dog, she'll get right in their face. She might bite. And I don't want to have my dog taken away from me because of aggressive behavior.
All right, guys, this is the last ball I'm gonna throw, okay? That's enough. No more balls because I gotta go to work.
Desperate to regain control of her life, Michelle contacts dog behaviorist Cesar Millan.
All right, so I guess I gotta throw it again. How can I help you?
Well, Sunshine and I have a problem. Because she's always had a house with a yard and a dog door. Mm-hmm. So we're living in an apartment now and she doesn't have a dog door and she doesn't have a yard. So she's making some adjustments and, you know, she needs to do that because I need to be able to leave her here. I mean, I need to be able to...
To have a normal life?
Have a life and do things like maybe go sailing on a Sunday or go out on a date.
Right.
I can't do any of that. I'm just so protective of her.
Overprotective?
Well, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't want to lose her.
Right. She's the only family member?
Oh yeah. Yes, there's just the two of us. And when I brought her home, there were 3 other dogs, and there was a cat, and there was a husband, and there were stepchildren and kids, and pretty big family situation. Okay. And then my husband and I separated, so the family broke up.
Now you said stepkids. Do you have your own kids?
I have one son.
Oh, you do? Good, good, good.
Honestly, I don't think he really likes her.
Why your son doesn't like your dog?
Probably because she doesn't act like a dog according to how he thinks a dog should act. Either that or he's looking at me and me as Sunshine's mommy. Mm-hmm. I'm not behaving as a dog mommy should. Mm-hmm. I should be a little bit stricter and shouldn't spoil her. You know, I absolutely agree with him. Right. But at this point in Sunshine's life, she is my life. And I mean, I made a commitment to her at 11 weeks old for the duration, no matter what, that I would be there for her. And, you know, you don't stop doing that just because things get tough.
Right, right, right.
When this guy right here died, Sunshine's mate, Zed, my male Doberman, when he passed, of course we both took it really hard. Her behavior was always behind him. I mean, if there were other dogs around, she was always behind him. And Zed was absolutely the epitome of sweetness and gentleness. He was the gentlest creature I've ever encountered on this planet. So she always felt safe when he was around. So when Zed passed, Sunshine really was kind of lost. That's when we really started having the problems with her.
Do you want to see how I see it?
Yes.
Separation inside is not something that they're born with. Fear is not something that they're born with. Something that you learn after you're born. You even born strong or you even born weak. And their natural habitat, dogs like this will never make it. The only one who nurture weakness is the humankind. Human feels sorry about a weak type mind dog. So that's what the whole adventure began. I think if you can just see it from the way it is, I mean, Sunshine represents so much to you. The Sunshine sometimes is not even a dog.
Well, you're right there. She's not. She's my four-legged kid.
Which is a beautiful thing, good therapy to the human, you know. You can believe as much as you want that, but she's also a dog. She's also animal. She's also Doberman, and then Sunshine. Sunshine is your anchor. Sunshine is your world. You said, I mean, this dog is my life for me. You know?
She was the one who was there when I was going through the divorce, through the depression, then menopause hit.
Yeah. You're not balanced, she's not balanced.
I can't argue with that, Cesar.
So how can we achieve balance?
Well, that's what I'm really hoping you can help me with.
Well, if you can just give her a chance to be animal, dog, breed, then Sunshine, you will start fulfilling everything about her, not just Sunshine. Sunshine is not the one that's biting, it's the animal in Sunshine biting. It's the physique. It's not the name who's biting. It's the mouth, and the mouth is the animal.
Well, I just decided that I have a dog now. She's not my four-legged kid. I'm through raising kids. I want her to be a dog and be my friend and be able to stay here by herself when I go to work or I go somewhere, I go do something.
You just decided right now?
I just decided.
That's awesome. I was not expecting that one.
That's
great.
So I am declaring my freedom.
Whoa, that's huge word. God, that's awesome. You're gonna make me cry. Sunshine was a human being. And she don't just say it, she really meant it. So it was challenging, you know, it was challenging because it's very disturbing for a lot of people for me to let them know that that's not truth.
Cesar's first order of business is to correct the way Michelle walks Sunshine, or rather, the way Sunshine walks Michelle.
You know, you can't see it until you're willing to literally listen and accept that something you're doing is influencing the whole thing. And it couldn't be what Sunshine was doing, not after what Cesar said. It had to be, what am I doing? And when I reached that epiphany about her being out there on that flex lead, and every time she literally left my hand and went out there on that flex lead, she was in control. That dog has done that since she was 6 months old. And that single issue right there was the thing that needed changing.
Once we are leading the dog, she can't get distracted with anything. So if she moves this way, you have to correct her from that. You have to keep absolutely control over her. That's just part of the psychological challenge. You want her to be totally focused on you. So we want her to be right next to us. And as you know, since you practice already show, the show dog, they put the leash all the way in the top.
Right.
Why? Because it triggers a proud position and it's easier to stop the brain from moving forward. This is the strongest part of the neck. This is the softest part of the neck. So you do less physical force when we put the leash here than when we put it here. That's what from now on, we have to be very consistent and being in front of the walk. This is going to give her the advantage of being in a calm, submissive zone.
She's acting completely different.
Ears back is submission.
And she looks calmer.
She looks calm, submissive. That's right.
What Cesar's telling me to do is, number one, going to make it very clear in her mind who the pack leader is. And once she establishes that, I have a feeling that all of the other issues, like the anxiety when I'm gone, the abandonment stuff, the separation anxiety, that'll all go away. That's what I'm really hoping.
I just want to leave you, with the understanding that it's simple. We just have to be consistent. Sunshine right away gave in, follow me, and she was comfortable. She was happy. She was actually enjoying the view, being a dog, following a human, Because now that she doesn't control the situation, she doesn't have to carry this dominant way of being around dogs. I carry it for her.
She's behaving very, very differently with...
Is she?
Oh, yeah.
Good. And if you notice, I'm not sharing all my energy to her. I can have a conversation with you, you know? Let's say I am the guy who you've been looking for. Now we can hold hands. Look at this. We can have a dog with us and have a conversation. But see, one thing is we have a dog that is under control.
Yeah.
Finally, Michelle agreed that this can actually help and impact their life today.
You stay right here. When Sunshine fell in beside me and walked like a regular dog, like the dogs I've had in the past, I felt the most incredible sense of elation. Like, my God, I might have a normal life yet. Sunshine, no questions asked. Follow me.
I feel touched that she surrendered, that she gave in, you know, that she gave up the idea that this dog was a human.
What I really felt was just absolutely total sense of freedom. And I think I'll have a happier dog. I know I'll be happier. I can go sailing.